Good morning, this is Marie with Rains Church, and today we're going to go to Matthew chapter 14, and it's going to be verses 22 through 33, but I'm just going to kind of paraphrase because it's really long, and so I know you don't want to listen to me read, but this is after the death of John the Baptist and after Jesus had fed the crowd with the loaves and fishes, and he had the disciples get into a boat. And it says in the fourth watch in verse 25 that Jesus came to them walking on the water, and they saw him and they thought that he was a ghost, and they were afraid. And in verse 27 Jesus tells them, "Don't be afraid, it's me." And so in verse 28, Peter says, "Master, if it's you, command me to come to you on the water." And Jesus said, "Come." So Peter got out of the boat and walked on the water to go to Jesus. But seeing the wind, he became terrified, and beginning to sink, he cried out, "Master, save me." Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and grabbed Peter, and he said to him, "Oh, you of little faith, why do you doubt?" And that is the lesson for us. Why do we doubt? Well, there's a lot of reasons, isn't there? We see things in the natural where the Lord sees things in the supernatural. You know, this past week has been really, really hard. Tomorrow is 1 week since my mother fell. She is currently in hospice. My sister and I have been up there every day with her. My sister had to go back to Alaska this morning. My brother got in there last night, and I am headed up here in just a little bit. But I wanted to do a video since I haven't been on in a few days. But I was thinking about that verse. Jesus reached his hand out when Peter was sinking and grabbed Peter and pulled him up out of the water. I said, "Oh, you have little faith, why do you doubt?" You know, it's very easy for us to doubt sometimes because we look at life through our natural eyes, and it's difficult to see anything but what's in front of us. We watch the news, we see what's going on around us, the fires in Maui, in Lahaina, and what we are learning now, what the government did that caused even more deaths. Unnecessary deaths because of their lack of action, because of them not wanting to use resources like water to put out the fire. They put up barricades that kept people from getting out of the city, and those things have caused unnecessary deaths. We see the fires in Northern California and in Southern Oregon, fires in Idaho and Washington. Things are on fire. It's summer and things are dried out. We are having a very, very hot summer here. I'm in southeast Oklahoma, and it's been 105 to 110 every single day. The humidity has been very high. It's been tough to go outside and do anything because the heat is just so oppressive. And we see food shortages, we see crops going under, we see the government is paying people not to sell their wares to market, and so they're causing a food shortage. The government is trying to start mask mandates again, and I will not comply. I didn't before. I didn't get the vaccine. I won't get it now. And if I do, it will be because of 100 strong men holding me down and forcing it on me. I will not get it voluntarily. I do not trust our government. They have never in history done anything for the good of the people. It's always been for the good of the government. And we see it just increasing and growing now. And they're using fear tactics to make people comply. But when Peter was on the water, when he was looking at Jesus, there was no doubt where his feet were. When he started looking at his feet and saw the waves and the wind was howling, that's when he doubted. He doubted who was standing in front of him, Jesus. And that's when he sank. And Jesus caught him and brought him up. Why do you doubt? Why do I doubt? Why do any of us doubt when we believe in Jesus, when we have this absolute knowledge that we are children of the Most High God? Why do we doubt? Let's keep looking to Jesus. And every time doubt creeps in, let's tell it, get behind me, Satan. You're not going to take my eyes off of Jesus. I hope you all have a blessed day. Please give us a like, a share, and subscribe if you're so inclined. It helps to get the word and spread it out further, so we appreciate you doing that. If you have a prayer request, please leave it below and I will pray for you. I thank you for your prayers for my mom and for me and my sister and brother. My mom is actively dying right now, so I don't expect her to be around for many more days, if any more days. I just have been praying the Lord would take her quickly. And I would ask if you pray for her, pray the Lord just takes her last breath so she can go home to be with him and be reunited with my father. Thank you so much, and God bless you.